All right, it's 6 o'clock. Ready? I call this meeting to order. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I still move.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's say a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Public comment? Public comment? If not, JD, move it. Engineer update.
JD King, Page County Engineer. 23 years ago yesterday was the day that changed the world. We saw our world here. And then 2004, I was gone for a year. Anyway, engineer update went out Tuesday afternoon. We're hauling rock into stockpile up on Stanton Road for shoulders on J20 and Redwood Avenue. Pipe crews working on a big pipe, 10-foot diameter pipe on 200th Street. We should have it, it's in the hole today, should be covered up tomorrow and get the resident back into his house. We're making another pass on the shoulder on J64, mowing pavements and gravels. We're out grinding, the spray patch crew was grinding bumps and working on some dips on T Avenue. Just regular maintenance things in the shop. Got one of our new cats is down with a seal leaking on the front drive, planetary. Motor grader number 8 was scheduled for a service this week. And we had the annual inspection of our overhead cranes and hoists, chains, things like that done last week. J55 project is coming along. They did prime on Monday and Tuesday. They seal coated Wednesday from the west to the east. Made it past Vine V there. And today went slower because of rock supply. And so they'll be finishing up the first lift tomorrow. And then they're gonna broom the loose chips away well, so that it'll stick, so the second lift will stick. And they'll put it on the second lift next week. We're getting ready to do the construction paperwork for the Essex North Bridge. There'll be a 65 with the bridge on C Avenue down in the southwest. You're in your packet is a copy of the annual report. It's been approved by the DOT. This has summary of it up front and then details. Shows expenditures, receipts. Or it shows receipts, expenditures in the 12 categories, breaks down the 12 categories, shows the carryover balances. It shows balances at the beginning and end of the fiscal year. And it's shows what we did, where we spent the money this past fiscal year. The next item there is utility permit. I'll talk about a couple more things, then we'll get back to that agenda item. I'll plan to attend the MINC conference, Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, state, local, and federal transportation folks get together to talk about stuff in St. Joe. And I did hear back from the painters. The pavement striper crew should be in next week. Gonna stripe Stanton Road and J 28, which is 170th Street, those east-west streets south of Essex. Questions for me on the update?
Couple questions. The motor grader at Minneapolis, they have to take that back up there to fix it?
They took the planetary,
Just took that.
took the
And
drive.
that's the brand new one, or which one is that?
That's the new one.
Okay. On J 55, I haven't been down there since they welded. Every time, last time they did that, when they started to
Yeah.
stop the truck, there was a bump.
I've got a crew, there's 3 guys in a service truck following the chippers.
Making sure that hump is
That
gone.
help is not there. Yes,
They don't do that. They can't figure that out as they do it. The guys doing the road, or we have to knock that out, or?
well, no. The contractor crew has a truck,
Oh,
has a truck with 3 guys in it.
they're making sure
They have brooms that are knocking that
making
down.
that transition better. Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't been down there yet, so.
you should take a drive.
Yeah.
I need traffic on it to get those chips pushed into the oil.
So is it open to drive on
Yes,
tomorrow because they're waiting on the next layer, or what are they doing?
they're down. They made it to X today.
Okay,
So they got between X and the county line to do.
well, you can go 2X right now
Yes,
from the west.
you
Headed
can
east,
go,
anywhere, okay. I might go down there tomorrow. Okay, let's see.
so then we have, IMO has brought in some utility permits for, they show up on the map in green south of town between Clarinda and Shamball.
See that?
Yep.
On these, we're doing these quite a bit, but they signed something that says if they tear the road up,
Yes.
this part of this permit we started doing a year or 2 ago. All right, so we see that, we have a motion on that? For the permit for IMO?
Yeah, I'll make a motion. We approve the permit for IMO for,
I'll second it.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion, we'll vote.
Mayor,
yes.
Holmes.
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Thank you.
That done. All right. All right, next up on the agenda, we have number 6, Jeff Curtis and Samuels Group, an update.
Good evening. How's everybody doing today?
Jeff, how are you?
Good.
Good. So I'm sure people have been driving by the site. The trees on the north side of the drive have been removed and all the stormwater prevention, all the silt fence has been installed. And A&W is currently stripping the topsoil, getting that stockpiled, and then we'll start adjusting the grades as they go. So everything seems to be progressing along there really nicely. The design team is continuing, finalizing the rest of the rebid documents. So hopefully we'll get this out to bid by the end of the month. And the plan is still to have all the footings and foundations in by end part of November, first part of December. Spoke with the folks from Stickler Concrete. Right now, the way it's looking, there'll be minimal changes to their scope of work. So the plan would be to still utilize their bid and then doing the necessary adjustments with the added thickened footing and or foundation style wall at the split between dispatch and the jail. So spoke with Jesse and his team, and they have the manpower to get going on it right away. So once we get these taken care of, we'll get that out and get that in front of the board for your approval and keep this project moving. So anybody have any questions for me right now?
Oh, sounds good.
I saw the dirt being moved.
Yep. My plan is I'll be down there probably 2 days next week. I will be at the board meeting next Thursday evening in person with more updates and then some finalized, hopefully the finalized rebid documents as far as the a little bit difference in the dispatch for that footprint area. So we'll get those and have sets for you guys also. Also, if you guys have accepted your invites to Procore, you'll start receiving emails. It'll be coming directly from Procore. And what that will be is the daily logs that get filled out when we have folks on site. You have two options. You can go into the Procore app itself, or you can actually just download a PDF of the daily logs, which will also have pictures for you to take a look at, and the manpower reports and in any inspections and or compaction tests that have been completed during that time.
They sent out invites.
Yes, I did.
I joined that a while back, I think.
Okay.
Well
A
done.
long time ago.
Been a few months ago, I think.
Yeah, but they haven't sent out anything recently.
Haven't seen
No,
it.
I mean,
Oh,
if,
okay.
if you accepted it, then I don't have to re-invite you. You'll
Okay.
see that first email come through here, probably about the next hour for you to take a look at. And then, of course, if there's any questions or you have any problems accessing it, please just give me a phone call. My phone's always on for you folks.
Okay.
There's also going to be one link. Cody was there today flying the drone, a couple different videos with an aerial view over top that you can see also. So please take a look at it. And if there's any questions or any problems, reach out.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
Okay.
Good?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Alrighty,
Josh.
sir. Have a good evening.
You too.
You too.
All right. Next up on the agenda, we have resolution 41, tax and 42 are in the same agenda item. Tax abatement request from City of Clarinda for ag land parcels to be developed into commercial industrial business park. So we have a picture of that up there.
I would move that we approve resolution number 41 and 42. Abatements for ag land, Waldorf properties, Waldorf land. You have those, Kristen,
You have the resolution.
resolution.
They're over here, maybe they're. Is it in here, maybe?
You can go.
I don't see them.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have two resolutions.
Parcel B and parcel C. Jay.
You see that on the map there, identified. So we've got 41 and 42 here for the tax abatement for the City of Clarinda. Do I have a motion on that?
I'll second.
No, do I have a motion?
I
Make a motion?
thought you made a motion, I was gonna say.
Now I'm really confused. Hey, I don't know. Hey, fireworks, here, I'll turn it off. Mine's off. Start turning them off till we figure out who it is. Off and see if that kills it. It's mine.
It's you?
Off and see if it kills it. Turn mine back on, see if that.
Oh.
Okay, wanna sing anything? You wanna have a song or anything?
I made my motion.
Yeah, Judy made the motion on
I s-
41 and 42.
Yep, I second.
Charles will second that. Okay, so we got a motion and a second, any discussion on that? Not, we'll vote on those two resolutions.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Okay, those two carry, pass. Let's sign this while we're doing it. Those two.
Okay.
Okay, next up on the agenda, we have number 8 there, resolution 43 44, 45, and 46. Tax abatement request for City of Clarinda for ag land parcels. It lists all those up on the picture. For development into a commercial industrial business park, and it's right there.
I would move that we would, adopt those resolutions. Those are the dot land.
Okay, we got a
I would second that.
motion and a second by Todd. See them up there on the map? It's over there. By Akins and down through there. Got a motion, a second, or discussion? No, we'll vote.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Okay. Last one there. Okay. Next up on the agenda, we have number 9, resolution 47, abatement request from the city of Essex for this for parcel number 126, 455, 130. It's to, they're acquiring land to build a new water tower. So we have a motion on that. Shows it there on the map what they're gonna
I'll
do.
make a motion that we approve resolution 47-2024.
I will second that.
They got a motion and a second. It shows where it's gonna be on the screen there. Any other discussion? Then we'll vote.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Motion carried. All right, so that finishes 9. The 10, board communication, we have there.
I had essential service meeting Monday. And there's going to be a series of town halls. So each community could be looking for those. They'll be doing them on the basically just to talk to all the citizens about what's going to be taking place with the levy that's up for vote in November for the essential services levy that they're going to be out in every community explaining and I think they've put together a really nice presentation, really showcasing each community. So and then today I was in Harlan for the annual SWPCO meeting, which was nice. And so.
Everything good?
Haven't had anything this week.
I have a few things to think about for the future. One, a scheduling thing for if we're ever meeting Monday to canvass the election. We got an email. Do we need to reach out and see if the want to do a closed session on Monday to discuss anything we received? Did you guys see that email?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do that
I
on
could
Monday
ask.
night
It might, if it,
or Monday after?
We can wait till Thursday.
canvas, Or
We
wait
can-
till Thursday?
that's what I want to see. Do you want me to ask and see if he wants to do that after the canvass or something, or
Whatever.
I can ask? If we're interested in that, or we can wait till Thursday, or just see what he thinks.
If we do it before Thursday, it would be better, but that's
Yeah, But I'll email him maybe in the morning and see what would work for him. The other thing is I've been thinking about things, the solar ordinance, we paused that a while back. We got busy. We had it basically to the end.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember the draft of that, where we were. Do we want to put that draft, the final kind of where we were together? Do we have that?
I think we
Think
should
that-
look at it
Yeah.
next
kinda go
week
over it
and
again.
just kind of go over it, finalize it, and then,
Yeah, I'm just thinking
because we'll have
about
to
that.
get it on there for 3 readings and.
Right, we can do a look at it again and get it
Okay.
kind of finalized if that works.
Yep.
The other thing is, you remember at the ISAC conference, they talked about the comp board changed. We need to be maybe looking into that, what do we want to do?
Well, we don't have to do anything, right?
We can
We
do
don't have to
nothing
do
and it goes
anything at
away,
this point.
or we can come back with, that's what I'm just saying, just we gotta either do nothing or make a plan, so.
Yeah.
A lot of counties are doing that right now, they're either doing it or not. So I'm just something to think about,
I just as soon wait at this point,
not do anything,
not do anything at this point.
so that's just something to think about. The other thing is ARPA funds, we gotta worry about that. I talked to JD a little bit, asked him to put together some things he's thinking about. We're gonna work on that for the end of the year too, so. Things to work on. So maybe next week we'll try to work on the solar a little bit. And, I'll email about the closed session. Possibly for Monday. That's all I have. So if we're done with that, we're to the claims.
Make a motion, we approve claims.
I'll second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. The claims, as far as that goes, we received it about 3 o'clock today. I tried to look over as quick as I could. It might not have been home though. We need those claims sooner than a few hours before our meeting, so I'd like to have them maybe the day before if we could.
She just did them this morning, if you looked at the date.
Yeah, I saw the date was like this morning, 8:46 this morning or something. like
Well, but the
that.
bills didn't come in this morning.
No, but I was, so I
But you
don't know,
just
can
print
we,
them this morning, Jacob. You just do the thing this morning. So she can't send them out before she does them.
could that happen the day before our meeting or not?
She
Just-
does
I'm
them when
just-
she
I'm just
does.
asking.
She does them when she does them. So you can't send the list out before you do them.
What does do mean? Pay them or print them?
Before you print them. You can't send them out before you print them.
Have to enter them each individually into the.
Computer into the system.
Program.
So you can't send them out until they're all entered and balanced and
So when
taken
is
care
that?
of.
Is that done on a certain day of the month, or what is that done? Day of the week? I mean, what day is that done on? I'm just asking, I don't know.
There's a schedule. You can come into our office and look at it.
Well, I'd like that schedule emailed to me, please. So we can look at that. But it's not very much time to pour over all those claims. Or even investigate them if they need investigated.
I think 3 o'clock is plenty of time for you to go over. It was a fairly short list.
Okay.
Did you have any questions on anything?
I did actually.
What did you have?
On the city of Shenandoah, we have one here for 15,000, the city of Clarendon's 7,500. I was trying to
Those
remember.
were economic development,
I know, but I was
if you
trying to remember.
remember.
I'm trying to remember why was one double the other, just for memory. I can't remember.
Because half of the Clarinda one goes to economic development and half
Half
goes
goes
to the
to-
chamber.
Okay, that was what I wondered, why, I thought they were always the same. So I was curious.
That does make the
They
difference.
would be the same. yeah.
Yes,
I wondered about that. Okay,
you remember budget time.
yeah. Well, I remember they were the same, they didn't show the same here. So I was trying to figure that out. Okay. Whatever that schedule is, I would like that emailed to us. Okay, so any other discussion?
Did you
on the
have a
claims?
question about the ICAP bill under the Board of Supervisors?
No, I didn't. It's to cover legal expenses. I saw that.
Yeah.
No? You got a question about that?
Yeah, I had a question, so I asked.
Yeah.
I sent a thing after 3 o'clock and asked, and it's 15%. A final loss expense of $4,963.60 on this for the defense of Jacob Holmes for the Hunter lawsuit. So 15% of that is $744.54.
Yeah, the county got sued. And Chuck and Al and I had representation that had the insurance company had to pay.
It's representing you.
And they had representation as the board too, yes.
It's representing you. $745.
As a,
Actually, almost $5,000.
as a board member. So, any other questions on that? You wanna go over them? Anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, then we'll vote on it.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes,
Good. That done. Some minutes here. We got Todd's, I did the same thing, I printed several of them. Minutes here, I might just. Oh, we amended them here, I'm gonna just take these and hand them up if they want them. If they want to copy what we're doing, you look what we're doing here, so they see what's going on. Can you copy? No. Todd did the same thing I did.
I gave Chris a copy of that one, yeah.
They look the same as what he did, same thing. You can see there that it was accidentally written PM, it's AM, or we met at 9 AM, not 9 PM. So that needs amended. At the bottom, we've asked a long time ago to change the nonsense of putting rewritten minutes. This should be amended minutes, and that he passed them out doesn't really matter in the minutes. It's a propaganda word. Nothing but propaganda. Here, I'll put this on the screen here to see. Nothing but propaganda. So that's simple. This does need done the way we're saying it, and these are the board's minutes. I'd entertain a motion on that.
Yep, I'll make a motion that we approve the amended minutes for, gosh, I gotta read all this, approve the amended minutes to meet Iowa Public Information Board guidelines as presented to the clerk in this meeting, as these minutes to be published in the Page County Board of Supervisor minute book.
We all second that motion. Those are the minutes we want, put in the minute book. Also, on the minutes for the future, I should start doing this. My name being on the bottom of these minutes. I'm fine with that on the amended minutes, but on all the draft minutes that are printed in the newspaper with things I do not agree with. And we're not, but should not, my name should not be on those minutes. I'd like it taken off there and inserted maybe draft minutes or auditors, draft minutes, whatever, not approved by the board. But as far as we go tonight, here's what we have, and that's what we're changing. Those are amended minutes, they're not rewritten. We'll vote on that.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yes,
Clark.
no,
you see that she voted no on. Okay,
I move we adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.